Hey folks, today is November the 3rd. It's currently 2:03 in the afternoon. As you guys can see here, our GBP Swiss franc position has gone pretty heavily against us here. We're down 215 pips, and we are about 65 pips away from our not our take profit, but our stop here. So hopefully we'll get another push down that'll actually change the direction of things here and get us back to at least our break-even level. And I've also been keeping an eye out for other opportunities. And I saw one. Let me see if I can find it again here. I think, yeah, NZD CAD. As you can see here, the market has come down to the blue line. It's a buy signal. We're also down below the dotted line on the stochastic. And when we check the NZD CAD daily chart, as you can see here, we're still waiting for this to dip below before we enter this trade. So we'll continue to watch both of these opportunities. I think that's the only one available at the moment. Yep, looks to be that way. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and I'll come back with you guys once something of interest happens. Hey folks, today is November the 5th. It's currently 8:51 in the morning. And as you can see here, the market actually came right up to our stop and then dropped almost 200 pips, which is pretty interesting. I'm pretty sure this is the exact same thing that happened in my previous trade. We got pretty close to our stop, and then the market turned around for us. So we'll see what happens here. It is Thursday. So hopefully the market will go ahead and get back down to the break-even level before the weekend comes. And we also have several alerts here, XAG and then the XAU. And there were also, let me see here. All right, this is a GBP NZD. This one didn't get above this dotted line or dashed line here. That's why I didn't take that trade. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and pause it. Right now, things seem to be going our way here. Hopefully that will continue. And my next update, I'll come back if we get back to the break-even level. All right, be back with you guys momentarily. Good morning, folks. It is November the 6th. It's currently 7:21 in the morning. Just wanted to let you guys know that we were able to get to our break-even level, and we've even pushed into profit here. As you can see, it took a bit of time here, but little by little, the market worked its way down. We're now up about 320 bucks, so we'll continue watching it. And today is Friday, so hopefully over the weekend, or rather I should say on a Sunday, we'll get a nice gap down. We'll just have to wait and see what happens here. But the market came down 275 pips to get us back to break even. All right, I'm going to pause it here, and I'll be back with you guys on the next update. All right, guys, another quick update. We just had a news release, and it was a pretty big one. Non-farm payroll just came out, as you guys can see here at 8:30. I could have taken this trade off and made about $350 on the trade, or about $310, around that area. But I decided to leave it on. I'm going to be basically trading through the news releases with this system, but I think this is actually the second time I could have taken this trade off for a profit. Could have did the same thing around here. That was 67 pips in profit at one point. And then we had this news release here. And once again, non-farm payroll just took us from being in profit 31 pips to now being back in the red, about 51 pips right now. So if you guys choose to, you definitely can close out your trades before these major news announcements. But as I said previously, I'm going to pretty much just let the system run through them. And we have a couple new alerts here. Let's check out NZD, Japanese yen. We'll start there. All right, so that one's not ready to be taken. And we'll check out NZD Swiss franc. Also not ready to be taken. Let's see, NZD CAD. Well, the daily is definitely below the dotted line on the stochastic. Unfortunately, it's not the case here on the 4-hour. So we're going to continue waiting there as well. USD Swiss franc. See where that is. Here's USD Japanese yen. That was another one. That one's also not ready. All right, let's check out GBP USD. I believe that was the last potential that we had. All right, so this came down nicely, touched our buy level right here. Stochastic is definitely down low enough. Switch that to daily, templates, swing template. All right, so we need the stochastic to definitely come down a little bit more here. So this week we did not have any new potential trade setups. Still waiting. Hopefully something will pop up here. But until then, we'll just continue watching our trade that we have on. Hopefully the market will push back down these 39 pips so that we can get back into profit. And we'll just go from there. I'll do one more update for this week at the end of the day when I get off of work this afternoon. And hopefully by that time, the market will have closed down a bit more. If we would have had the trade go the opposite direction, we would have been about right here in this level, about 50 pips away from our take profit. But didn't happen, so it'll probably take us a bit longer to reach it here. Hopefully sometime next week we'll get to it. All right, I'll be back with you guys this afternoon. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. My screen recorder froze on me for a second. But as you guys can see here, it's currently about 7 o'clock in the afternoon. And the market did, let me see here. All right, so it's been fluttering around the same area. But we're only about 50 pips away from our break-even level, so things are still going okay with it. I also wanted to mention that we are now at the end of 30 days. I typically only trade manual systems for 30 days, but since this is a little bit different. It's a unique system in that it's swing trading, and the first 2 trades I took, I ended up holding those for, I think it was 3 weeks or something like that. So this is definitely a unique situation. So I'll probably go ahead and, I guess, keep these open and just let this play out and see how it's going to do. I really wish I could have gotten more trading in so you guys could see it. But that's just, like I said, the nature of this system. I might try to take another trade next week so that we can at least get, a few more trades in here. But we'll see how it works. Next week is going to be the 9th. So I might, like I said, just end the testing on the 13th and call it a day at that point. All right, so I think that's going to be it for this week. As you guys can see here, we're currently down 1,196. And in pips, that is about 53 pips. We did end up not in profit, but our position came back into profit by about 33 pips after coming pretty close to stopping us out here. This is the exact same thing that happened on my first trade, if you guys recall. Market came close to stopping us out, and then just dropped like a rock and came down and hit our profit target. So that's what I'm hoping is going to happen here. I've also noticed that if you want to, you can exit these trades before major news releases. I've just decided not to do that since I'm going to be risking, in this situation, if I'm going to be risking 280 pips, I'm not going to be satisfied with making, 30 pips. That's just not going to cut it for me. So definitely, I'm going to let these run. Okay. So we're risking 280, and our lower profit target is also 280. Anyway, that's going to be it here, and I'll see you guys. I'll start the next recording on Monday, and hopefully by the end of the week, we'll be closed out of this trade for either a winner or a loser, and we'll either have a new trade to take, or I'll just shut the trading down at that point, or the testing down at that point. Another thing that I've noticed in particular with this system, hold on one moment, guys. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I was just going to say that a good thing about using such large profit targets is that you don't have to, I guess, sit and stare at your computer all day. You can just check it for a couple minutes every day, see what your positions are doing, and then really just go on about your day. Anyway, that's going to be it here. I'm at about 13 minutes, so we're going to end it here, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.